So, Daniel, forward slash fellow Brit, forward slash
Yeah,
the weeping monk. How the
always.
devil are you?
I'm all right, Lucy. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. And thank you, by the way, for getting me through lockdown, not only through this incredible series, Cursed, but I've watched you dancing and singing, or pretending to sing, about 100 times from your Instagram. So thank you for that.
Oh, well, you listen. Anytime, Lucy, anytime you need some kind of escapism, I'm here in any form.
Yeah, it has been on loop a lot, but you're very good. Like a
Oh,
crooner.
I'm a bit of a crooner. I can't sing a note. In fact, in my drama school, it's kind of got a 130-year history. They've never stopped someone during the song of the audition process, but they stopped me halfway and they went, never do that again. So I feel like my expression is merely a way of trying to look like I can sing without the actual kind of technical gift.
Yeah, I mean, miming, that's what most of them do, isn't it? You could be a pop star.
Exactly. I don't auto-tune nowadays. Like I get away with it.
Yeah, well, we'll sort that out. So, weeping monk, have you got a weeping monk go-to face that you pull?
Well, my weeping go-to face is just to take every emotion and repress it in the most British way possible. And so is to just take everything out of my face, to take every emotion and to deeply bury it into my soul. And so that's my weeping monk face.
The thing is, the Brits, you're right, we don't say anything about anything ever, do we?
Never. It's like, you know, I worked with a really great movement and acting teacher called Giles Foreman, and he said, this is what Brits do. This is what we do. We take out, you know, we repress and deeply push down any feeling and residue kind of emotion. So just lean into that. I mean, it's basically your childhood anyway. So
there you go, weeping monk tick. I have to say though, a little bit unfair because Arthur got a hell of a lot more flirting than you got. How on earth did Devon manage that? Like, it was just flirt after chat-up line.
Oh yeah. But you know, like you speak to Devon and he's the worst. He has the worst chat-up lines in the world. So that actually was a way bigger challenge. I feel was making him look like he knows how to flirt.
He actually said he's obsessed with Love Island because this reminded him of the diary room.
He does look a little Love Island-esque over there.
I should say the guy that I want to bubble up with is. That should be what, you know, lockdown, keeping it on theme.
Yeah.
But it definitely won't be Arthur probably because there's something about him that I wouldn't trust necessarily.
Oh, because he's too smooth.
He's too nice, too smooth.
Right, who would you bubble up with?
I don't know actually. The monk, right? The weeping monk. He's the kind of guy that you kind of want because he won't say a lot, so you can kind of dominate, right?
Or he's just a strong, silent type who just like looks really kind of ominous and menacing, but is deeply flawed underneath, and that you could crack, you know.
Exactly. I can get him watching some TV and talking to me like a therapist.
I appreciate.
I had to ask you the best thing about the weeping monk. What do you love about your character so much?
I love his internal conflict. You know, like I love that you get to play a character that has a really interesting history, which you find out right at the end, and that his history has informed this very strange human being that you see at the beginning, and that gets revealed. I think that's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is just to kind of play in that world and get to kind of play with that conflict, inner conflict, which is. And
are you ready for all the attention? I mean, you've already got a lot of attention, but even more so now in this huge series. Are you ready for your inbox to be influxed on Insta and your billboard everywhere again? I mean, it's quite exciting.
No one slides into my DMs, Lucy. This is not something that happens to me. So I mean, like I said, I'm not great with technology, so wouldn't know how to do that anyway. But yes, I don't know. The billboards and the whole thing is going to be very odd. It's going to be very odd experience. But I just hope people get to like enjoy it and, you know, have something during this time where they can just escape and have a bit of fun.
Thank you so much, and watch out for your DMs, because you've said it. Thank you so much.
Anytime. All right. Thank you, Lucy.
See you. Goodbye.